Hello, can you all hear me okay? We're literally down to the wire. We just got a shipment. I'm sorry we went live a couple of minutes late today. We just got a shipment from USPS to our door, and Reed and I are scrambling so you guys can see some great inspiration for our sugar and spice launch. A few designers got products and inspiration to us to showcase in this live today for you all to see. So I can't wait to show you, and it was well worth it. So Reed and I are like shuffling the projects around going, wow, some of these are really remarkable. I cannot wait to share with you guys today.
Oh, definitely worth it.
Welcome. I don't have my chat going live today,
Yep,
Reed.
I'll
I'm
take
not
care of it
sure
right
if that can happen or not, but I would encourage everybody to chat with us, whether you're watching us live and can chat in the live chat, or if you're on rewatch and want to comment on the YouTube video below. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Maybe even subscribe, which is really interesting because I never knew how to subscribe when I watch YouTube on my television. You guys know what I'm talking about? I watch a lot of YouTube on my television. Like I really feel like streaming and YouTube has replaced all of my cable channels. Do you feel the same way?
Absolutely. We're watching more YouTube every day.
And so I find, that gives you these suggested videos, and I didn't realize I could subscribe from my television set. So if you or any of you are watching this video from your television set and aren't subscribed, all you have to do is press the up button on your remote control, and it's gonna take you to the little area of the title for this video. And when you see the word subscribe, just hover over it, and I press the enter button on my remote, and all of a sudden I am now subscribed to a few more of the channels that have become must-see videos for after, because YouTube is smart. I start watching all these homesteading videos, and now I'm getting gardening YouTubes and other crafting YouTubes, how to make my own stockings for Christmas. All kinds of fun stuff comes up. So inquiring minds, if you wanted to know. Reed, did you know you could do that with your television?
That's news to me, and I have an LG.
Arrow up on your remote control. It's like the arrow up. I guess every remote control is different, so I might be doing a terrible job of explaining. But the bottom line is, if you're watching on your television, you can still subscribe, and I do highly recommend it. Thank you for watching me and Reed here today. We're missing Brian. We miss you, Brian. He's traveling with his daughter's out of state at college, and he's traveling with his family. But he will be with us next Friday for our really, really big live event, where we are going to be broadcasting live next Friday from the Tim Holtz studio for the best Halloween class ever. I cannot wait to make my cabinet curio, my Halloween things, and to share with all of you, with, of course, Tim, the amazing teacher that's going to show us. We're going to be making this wonderful cabinet Halloween curio that's going to be something we can put on our bookshelves, we can put on our desk. Spooky but fun, and even a little bit of sugar. Which reminds me, today's launch is our sugar and spice launch. This is a Simon Says Stamp launch. Products from all kinds. We've got dies, embossing folders. We have some really beautiful glitter embellishments I want to show you. All these things I'm going to be showing in our live today, and be showing you some inspiration along with them. And I'll try to know the makers of the inspiration as much as possible as I move through it. We have a lot of great inspiration. And it is, it's sweater weather.
I'm ready for it. It's been the hottest summer.
It's been a hot summer. The studio's hot. Outside here in Ohio, it's cool. I had to turn my heat on for the first time last night.
Heck yeah.
But in the studio with all these lights, it's getting a little hot. So if I have to do this and take a sip of water, you guys all know it's because I got my sweater on. It's sweater weather, which is really my favorite time of year. The release we're showcasing today is called Sugar and Spice. And you'll notice a lot of products from this release are very festive. We're very merry. We're getting ready for the holiday season. My favorite making time of year. And if you've already started making for the holidays, and I'm so happy, so proud, and so relieved to say I have, the earlier you start, the more enjoyable it is. Really?
Absolutely, yeah. If you plan, it's going to be a lot less stress.
Have you started any of your Christmas shopping, Reed?
Absolutely not.
Whenever I start my Christmas shopping early, I just buy too much stuff. But making is a different story because you can take the pleasure of this is a great making season. Open your window, have a glass of wine. It's the weekend ahead of us, or whatever you like, a nice tea or water, whatever you prefer, and make. It is so wonderful. And I think more than ever, compartmental making has really changed the way that I approach my making. And I'll share with you guys some secrets for that today. If you were in our Tim Holtz Stamp Timber workshop, you got a good eye on compartmental making as well. He emphasizes it in a lot of the lives that he does and the classes that he teaches. It is a great way for us to really enjoy the process and enjoy the steps of making and then put something together. Before I start showing you guys inspiration, I'd like to challenge everybody who's watching, whether you're watching me live and on rewatch, wherever you're watching, I really would love to challenge you to send something handmade. Make it this weekend, send it this weekend. The next 3 days, I challenge you to either send something you've already made or to make something and send it in the next 3 days. It really does light up people's lives, whether it's a happy birthday card, a thinking of you, happy fall, it's sweater weather, even something like that. Congratulations is always good. Sadly, with sympathy, those are the cards I like to make all at once. So I have a little stockpile because in the moment of sending a sympathy card, sometimes I get a little emotional. It's a little harder for me to make in the moment of sympathy. So those are good cards to make ahead of time and have a little stash going because sadly, unfortunately, things happen all the time that we want to share sympathy or share our condolences or something with the people we care about. Most of all, I challenge you to send something, an encouraging word, thinking of you, something. Get it in the mail, even if you're delivering it to your neighbor's mailbox. Just get it in the mail. Put it on your friend's desk at work even, if that's better than mailing it through US Post. Regardless, I think it's a great way for us to spread and share this wonderful community that we all get to be part of. I'm excited that this is an all-inclusive community. You're all welcome. I'm glad you're here with me today because guess what? We are going to showcase, let me get my desk ready, Reed, because we're going to showcase some really beautiful stuff. I'm going to start, oh, you know what I'll start with, Reed?
What's that?
The peppermints.
Ooh, okay.
So the candy canes. Ooh, I've got stuff in my screen. I don't know if you got my glasses. So we had a card come in literally as we were going live, and it is this one using our candy cane plate. I don't know if you zoom in, does that help a little bit? Can you guys, let me know what you're thinking. Can you see that okay? This is our candy cane plate. It is a die. I'm going to take it out of the packaging so you can see it a little better. Oops, you're taller than me, Reed, adjusting my camera.
Nope.
I don't know, if you think it's better just to leave it like this, I'm okay with that too. Let me step out of your way. So the candy cane plate is exactly that. It's a die metal plate, and it's hard to tell by just looking at that plate, but when you see the packaging, thank you. When you see the packaging, you understand that it is a whole slew of candy canes. So this one was made by Emily Midget, and she created a beautiful metallic background of her candy canes, whereas Barbara Terriau made her background white, and she overlaid it on top of a piece of red cardstock. So you can see the shapes are those really fun shapes for candy cane. Another fun, this is all from our sugar and spice release. I'll slow down and breathe for a second. The next thing I want to share with you is a really fun cardinal. I think we should name him. The packaging says beautiful cardinal, but I mean, I think we could do better than beautiful. Is he a Sam? Is it a she? How do you tell? I don't know. Do you guys know how to tell if a cardinal is a boy or a girl? Is it something to do with their chest or
It has to do with their color. I'm pretty sure
coloring?
The red one is the male. Let's
So
double
does
check
that mean that this beautiful cardinal could be a male or a female? Maybe. Well, depending on how you color him. This one is by Emily Midget, her beautiful cardinal. And then I have another one that's watercolored by Callie Person. And I will tell you guys that Callie made a lot of the boards that I will be sharing with you later. And Beth made some of the other boards that I will be sharing with you. I'm getting organized.
While you're doing that, so the red cardinal is a male cardinal. If it is a light brown, that's when it's a female cardinal. So.
Okay, so if we color him light brown, that means he's a she.
Yep.
She is a she with light brown.
Seen Ken, Fred. Not bad. I like Fred.
Frida or Fred.
Frida or Fred. There you go. Love it.
This is our beautiful cardinal, and beautiful cardinal is available at Simon Says Stamp. I'm gonna put him off to the side and show you something else that's really spectacular from this launch. Joy and Cheer, which you saw on that cardinal card. There's the Joy and Cheer. And I like how Mindy Egan cut her Joy and Cheer dies in glitter cardstock. You know I love glitter. It's still on my desk. My rock candy, my vintage glitters, I keep them. They're the secret ingredient for everything, so I like to keep them close. Cardstock glittered cardstock is also pretty remarkable, as you can see on this card by Emily Midget. And I like that Nina Marie created a larger card. See how this is an A2 sized card? And this is, I think they call it A7. Does that sound oh, Frida and Fred. Oh, Robin's Nest is watching. Thank you guys for joining us live. And then I've got some other, Renee Bergeron. I love her mixed media look all the time. I don't know if you guys can see, she actually embossed on the background there some pine branches. So that's Renee. A lot of people had this glitter idea. And oh my goodness, Renee, look at this Joy and Cheer with Santa. And then Betsy Green, our Buckeye. Hello, go Bucks. Are the Bucks playing this weekend or are they off this weekend? Or do you not even keep track of that?
No, I'm in the realm. They play at noon. They're playing Illinois.
They play at noon tomorrow.
Yep, correct.
Okay. All right, I'm going to keep going with some other inspiration. This one is also along the lines of joy. We've got a lot of joy when we think about the seasons. And if you know somebody named Joy, or like my niece whose middle name is Joy, think of all the ways you can use the word joy. So this card is by Tracy Ware. This is one of our ones that just came. Tracy, thank you for mailing your cards. They literally came at 12 o'clock on the dot. We opened the door to the mail guy. And Maggie Haas made her joy with gold, but she also did it red on red. Isn't that a cool idea? You guys, if you have a die that you really love, you can make something like this that looks really beautiful, but is simple to make. You just die cut the word over and over again, and you glue it to whatever cardstock you like. And then Maggie Haas used that word Mary here. She's got glitter. Boy, you guys are loving the glitter paper and the gold foiled paper and the red foiled paper. Oh, that was my laptop. That's fine. Thanks, Reed. I put my laptop on the table next to me. And I said, Reed, if at the end of this live I forget where my laptop is, don't let me forget. It's sitting. It's actually not even on the table. It's on the chair. This one I like the shape of. So Nicole Brown made this one. She put Mary with, those are our post box. That's from our last release. So this is our little postage box. And then I love how Heather from Houses Built of Cards created a card, added a little bit of ribbon at the top so you can hang this as a door stopper. That's an interesting way. I never thought about that before. You can add something to the tops of your cards, and not just a door stopper, but you could hang that on your wall. You could hang it on a shelf. You could attach it to your bulletin board a little easier because it's not as thick. Sometimes cards are hard to put a magnet through on your bulletin board if you have a magnetic bulletin board because they're so thick. But if you add a little embellishment like string or ribbon, it makes it extra special. So this is a CZ Design exclusive, Joy and Mary. We call them the Holiday Duo, and thank you to Kathy Zilski for creating beautiful products that we all get to enjoy. Hey, there's that word that we all get to enjoy. Oh, me and my silliness, I guess we'll call. I want to backtrack just for a second. This is what the Joy and Mary look like. It's actually 4 dies. And you can see this navy on the glitter cardstock and the Mary on the glitter cardstock. You can choose to put them in a shadow form like this. Here is a shadow idea, but you can also use just the word, like I think it's, yeah, Maggie did here. So there's multiple ways to use a die set like that. I like the versatility. One of the things I tell designers all the time, just show me options. I love options. I think many of us really love options. And I wanted to share with you that cardinal cut out nicely too. I know I went a little bit fast in the beginning. I get nervous when I start. So this is the cardinal. We called him, I don't know, what are we going to call him? Fred, Frida, or her?
We're going with Fred with this one because he's red.
So you can assemble him different ways. So here, Emily Midget ink blended him or her. And then you can see how Beth cut different pieces of cardstock and assembled it with no ink blending. So that is the beautiful cardinal. I wanted to go back to him because those were pretty remarkable. Or her. See, beautiful cardinal. All right, I'll move on past beautiful cardinal. We are going to talk about stencils. These are called Patchwork. It's a set of 3 beautiful stencils. And they create, I think this is probably something that's popular in the quilting world, but you can see, you can layer these any way that you want and create some really fancy, beautiful card images. And I've got a whole pack. This is by Samantha Fimmer. See how she used a little bit of, I want to call that, I don't know, did she write? I don't know what kind of paste she used on that. See that beautiful shimmer paste? So she stenciled with ink on 2 of the layers, and then she used the paste on that 3rd layer. What a really beautiful design. And you can see Samantha did the same thing here, but she just chose different colors and she went more gold there. Maggie Hawes had a similar idea, but she did all ink, and I love how she added our Simon Says stamp, dazzling gems on it. And then Charlene Madrid had a very similar idea where she put paste, glitter paste, through that layer. How fun. I mean, these are just, this is something that's just like therapeutic and fun, which, speaking of, did you guys all know that today is, and thank you to Susan Opal for sharing this with us, today is World Mental Health Awareness Day. And you know what I have preached my whole life, and I will continue preaching it forever and ever. I believe that card making is so good, not just card making, making. Creative making is so good for our mental health. If you want a little pick-me-up, make something, send it, mail it. Simply the process of making, I know this is my opinion, but simply the process of making is good for us. However, actually sending somebody good wishes and doing a good deed, I believe, is as fulfilling, if not more fulfilling even, than actually going through the process. Another really pretty, okay, you guys have been loving this. I'm gonna take him out of the package. This is Frosty Nordic Tree, and the inspiration for this is absolutely insane. It's actually a series of 3 different dies. Can you guys see that okay? Those 3 dies can be layered together to create this magnificent Nordic tree. And I've got samples that will show you. So here, Beth Opal cut hers with 3 different colors of cardstock. So something very simple like that can go on a card. Wait till you see what it looks like with holographic. Look at that. Emily Midget, yes. I don't know if y'all heard the word. Regis was like, that is so insanely cool. Yes. Look at that holographic. And yes, Simon Says Stamp carries holographic cardstock. So these dies create those beautiful little patterns, and these are called Frosty Nordic Tree. I've got some other spectacular inspiration. Tracy, this was one of the ones that just came knocking at the door. Tracy Ware, she actually ink blended and created layers on her tree of different colors. Maggie Haas, her trees are totally different colors. Mary Reiner stacked hers in a different way. Can you guys tell? She stacked bottom to top and layered them with her foam dots. I just love foam. Interesting how Mary also did a white. I know this sounds funny, but I could see this being on like a wedding card or something. It doesn't even have to, I wouldn't put love, peace, and joy on a wedding card, but I like it in white. I think it's really romantic in white. And then, whoa, Jessica. These greens, I don't know how well you guys can see this card by Jessica Vasher in my light, but in person, oh my gosh. And then she used the Have Yourself a Merry Christmas. Those are our new sentiment strips that were just released with this launch. I'm gonna open them and show them to you really quick while we're on this card. I see a lot of people, this card used these sentiment strips too. These are awesome. And these retail, Reed, would you mind checking for me? Because I think they retail for a number, but I don't want to give the wrong number. So what do the sentiment strips, like the easy strips, Vintage Christmas, what do they retail for? So all of these, you get a pack of 4, and you can trim them to make these little...
$4.99.
Yeah, $4.99. No stamping. And they're also printed with this wonderful, it's a... toner, so that if you like to do toner foiling, this would work with toner foiling. And not only, you can probably tell by my inspiration, we have the reverse as well. So we have easy strips, Vintage Christmas with the black background with white print. And then we also have it with black print on a white background. So you can foil those words if you're a heat foiler, or you can just cut them. And if you're looking for a really easy way to cut our easy sentiment strips, I want to share with you the easy strip line that we have developed. So this is new for the sugar and spice. These are rounded rectangles. If you're a follower of Simon Says Stamp, you might know we have easy strips in different format. Well, format's not the word. We have like some with flags on the end. We have some that are hard 90-degree angle on the edges. And what is special about these is they work with our whole easy strip line. So when you see the words easy strip like this, these are easy strips Vintage Christmas. That means they work with our whole line of easy strip products. Like this die that I just am peeling off the packaging to show you, it's one die. It cuts all of these out with one swoop in your machine. Peace and love. Oh, I have it backwards, sorry. There you go. So it cuts it out with one swoop. And we also have easy strips stamps. So if you have a stamp set that has the word easy strips on it, it will work with our easy strips dies. And I believe this is only $19.99 die, and it cuts all of these out very simply for you. These are rounded edges. Like I said, we have other easy strip options. We're really been curating a whole library of easy strip options for you guys. So that's my spiel on the easy strips. And who would have thunk that it was the Frosty Nordic Christmas tree that brought out
the easy strip die is actually $12.99.
Ooh, even
what a deal.
Better. What? Did I put a typo in there? I'm the one that does the pricing on the website. Hey, it must be right. So $12.99 for this, and it's gonna cut all of these out. And we have lots of other easy strip, sentiment strip products too. We've got birthdays, we've got other sentiments. And like I said, we have stamp sets as well. Okay, in keeping with this whole tree, traditional tree idea, I saw somebody on social media this morning that had the most beautiful, oh, I know. It was Barbara Terriau. So Barbara Terriau used this intricate bottle brush trees set of dies So these are multiple dies. I'll open them. I don't know. Does it annoy you guys when I open the product? It might annoy Reed because then it means we can't sell it necessarily, put it back in inventory. So
No, you're fine. I keep one of everything for our records, so that's the stuff. So you take it out of the package, it goes into our records. You're good.
So you can see here how Beth Opal cut out all 4. There's actually 4 images, and you can layer them on top of each other, but you don't have to layer them. You can see Joe Sisavath here. He created his black, and he layered them kind of. See how they're offset? Love that Joe did that watercolor background. Here is a perfect example of those Merry Christmas vintage easy strips. He used that die I was just showing you guys that I was all excited about, that easy strips die, and created those little add-ons. And then how lucky are we that not only did Barbara Terreau put on her blog today this card, but now I have it in person. I love how she cut these little trees, these intricate bottle brush trees in multiple colors, and just put them all side by side by side. And there's that joy word, wishing you and yours joy. Little stars on top. What's nice about these are that no matter what people are celebrating during the holiday season, or really any time of year, trees are kind of an across all belief systems, you know, celebrate joy. Joy is another thing that's, I think, across all belief. I mean, we all believe in joy. I like to think we all believe in joy. Okay, I'm going to move on to a product that you guys are going to be seeing in lots of my samples coming up. Any guesses what our most versatile product with this sugar and spice launch is? Any guesses? While I'm preparing myself, Reed, I know we're on a little bit of a delay, but if people start guessing what the most versatile, like you're gonna see it on all kinds of cards, festive, day to day. Are we on too much of a delay for people to be guessing?
It's getting ready to trickle in right now. We're seeing a couple ornaments, ink pads, cookies. Is it the tags? Is it the plaques? Embossing folders? Tons of good stuff being mentioned. Rock candy. Well, rock candy, of course, guys. Joy and Mary. Tons of things. This is also a great time to remind you guys we are going to do a giveaway today. So if you comment during this live stream, that you have a chance to win a $100 gift card. So great time to get your guesses in. I will be picking somebody at random. So keep on guessing, keep on commenting.
Did you guys hear that? We have a $100 gift card we're going to be giving away. And the answer, in my opinion, to this question, as I show you 3 totally different cards, and I know you guys can all imagine this in a birthday or other theme too. This loopy bow. I am seeing her everywhere. And so loopy bow literally has the loopy edges, and you can keep them, you can trim them off if you like, although I really haven't seen anybody trim them off. Loving this Barbara Terreau card. How beautiful. It's a little ornament. I'll take it off of here because she also put our silver cord on it. You guys can make your own Christmas ornaments. Love how she did that. I'm going to show you guys the little jingle bell in a minute too. But all of these projects, this one is by Susie Plantamura. Thank you, Susie, for sending us projects. And then this one is by Emily Midget. Look at these 3 very different. It's like a tag, a card, and even a Christmas ornament. And they're all using the loopy bow. Nice, big. You can see how nice and big she is. And these are all part of our sugar and spice release. I told you I would show you that sleigh bell. So let me show you that sleigh bell next. That's what Barbara made that ornament out of, was the sleigh bell. These are dies. So this is the one that Barbara made that I just had a minute ago. She made a little ornament out of it. I also like how Meg Brooks was thinking to die cut hers with a holographic cardstock. And yes, Simon Says Stamp, we have our own holographic cardstocks. We also have metallic cardstocks by Tim Holtz, and I believe that Meg used Tim Holtz classic metallics to create that sleigh bell. And even Betsy used the bell making a shaker card. And these little stars are also part of this release this week called Sugar and Spice. They're called mini stars. So you get a whole bag of mini star embellishments. And I like how Betsy used her stars and her sleigh bell to create a shaker card. Here's one where Betsy used reds. She used the red that she die cut out of that card. And then she also added one that had red foiled cardstock. Here, Samantha Fimmer created a really large slimline card, added these bows with our red and white Simon Says Stamp twine. Great for packages, especially this time of year. And you guys are gonna see that bow again on these. More bows. So these are sleigh bell, and these are multiple dies. You can see they're already detabbed for you. All of our Simon Says Stamp dies are now detabbed. Reed, are we doing okay? I see Beth. Thank you, Beth, for linking. Oh, Loopy Bow is out of stock. Okay, so if I know I have more coming. I actually just emailed the manufacturer. If you hit the notify me when back in stock button, like on that Loopy Bow, we will email you as soon as it gets restocked. And please definitely hit the out of stock button on the Loopy Bow, because they're either here now and need to get put away this afternoon, or they'll be here on Monday, because I just got tracking for the manufacturer yesterday and they are on the way. And if they don't come today, they'll be here Monday. So that's a good word of wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna pull this off. I wanna backtrack for 1 second. So I have a really outstanding piece of inspiration by Sherry Carroll. Sherry, I just love him. Sherry is actually showcasing multiple products in that. She used the Frosty Nordic tree, and she used the intricate bottle brush trees to create those. She added those little white balls. Some people call that reindeer poop. Bunny butt. I mean, it's got all kinds of really inappropriate terms. Bunny butts. I add those on my little bunny dies. I call them bunny butts.
I thought they were called pom-poms.
Yeah, you know what, Reed? That's what most normal people call them. As pom-poms. Yes, those white things. And she has them freely floating in there. Yeah, they're white pom-poms. And we sell them at Simon Says Stamp in multiple sizes because there's so many fun ways to use them. Sherry, I also love how you did the vintage Merry Christmas easy strips with the little dies that come with it, that don't come with it. I'm sorry, they're sold separately, and created that Merry Christmas. And this is actually a 3-dimensional piece of art that you can put really anywhere on your desk. She found the Simon Says Stamp Dazzling Gems and added a little bit of dazzle bedazzle onto that project too. Sherry, 5 thumbs up on that. I absolutely love it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you some Stampin' Die sets. This is called Gingerbread Joy, and truly, he was one of the main reasons why we decided to call this release Sugar and Spice, because, you know, sugar, cookies, gingerbread, think all those things. And how marvelous are those gingerbread guys when they are cut out? This is where I think compartmental making is something that will continue to make our lives much easier. Imagine getting your set of brand new stamps in the mail. I love that feeling. I love the feeling of getting a parcel. Throw me an emoji in the chat if you like to get parcels in the mail. Love it, love it, love it. Any emoji. Thumbs up is good. Hearts are good. Do we love to get packages? Yes, we all love to get packages, right? Well, open your stamps with your coordinating dies. They coordinate, they're already detabbed. You don't even need to detab them. Stamp in black, die cut them right away. Put them in a little plastic baggie if you must, or maybe even in packaging that you already have once you've cut them. You know, you'll have all these little individual pieces. And then when you're ready to make, you can color, you can glitter, you can do whatever you want. Oh, I see lots of emojis. I know that was kind of a rhetorical question. Who likes to get parcels in the mail? Yes, I think we all do, right? So Susie Plantamura created this card, and she used the Gingerbread Joy set, and you can see how she stepped them up a notch, and she colored them. She added gemstones. She even added that loopy bow at the top. She colored in her little gingerbread house with the little confetti on the roof. How fun. So this is called Gingerbread Joy. And I have to tell you, if you plan on crafting and making in any way, shape, or form over Thanksgiving, this is a great, or anytime with your family, and you've got any youngsters in your family. I mean, I say youngsters, I had my 20-something-year-old nephews making snowflakes last year at Christmas and Thanksgiving. So I don't even want to draw an age limit and say under 20, because sometimes the 20-year-olds love these too. I know my nephew's future wife, she's really crafty too. She's a teacher. Anyhow, I highly recommend this set because you put a little set of watercolors or crayons or markers, and people can die cut and color their own, or you can bring them already die cut and stamped and just have them color, and you can just mass produce and make a bunch of fun tags for the season. I just think that's a great idea for us to spend time together. I'm gonna keep on this theme of sugar and spice. I guess that is pretty much the theme of the day. Are there any questions? I see a lot of emojis. That's good, that's good, that's good. I've got some more things that are gonna make us think about sugar and spice. These are dies carefully curated by our friends at Memory Box. And so y'all know the Memory Box dies have really, really spectacular detail. Look at those. They even have the little windows and doors on the cottage, and the little piping bag has a little marks on the where you would naturally have the fold marks, and the bowl and the little cup of hot cocoa has the little marks at the top. So our friends at Memory Box always do a good job with the details on the dies that they're designing for us, and these are no exception. You can see them on the Gingerbread House Fun set and the Iced Cookie set. Heather from Houses Built of Cards brought that Iced Cookie set to life. She just die cut with simple white cardstock, one of the layers, and it makes it look like those images have been iced. And you can see the same thing from Enza. Enza used a little bit of a different color scheme, but her iced cookies came to life. And this is fun how Enza also made her iced cookies. Have you guys ever done rainbow cakes? I think it was Jackson's like 9th birthday. Maybe it was his 10th. We did a rainbow layer cake, and there's no reason why you can't make rainbow cookies too. Kids love rainbows. I love rainbows. I love what they symbolize, the light and the sun through the skies. My aunt's favorite song was Somewhere Over the Rainbow, you know, that Hawaiian version. And she, I don't mean to be morbid, but she was sick and knew that she didn't have much time left. And we would listen to that song together. So now every time I hear that Over the Rainbow song, it's the Hawaiian version. I can't pronounce the artist. I should be able to. I think of her. Rainbows just bring such fond, happy memories to me. And I find that kids love all the colors too. So why not make colored gingerbread rainbow cookies? Susan Valle, V-A-L-L-E, created a tag with her iced cookies. And it's really interesting because different designers see things different ways. Susan also layered or gathered up the trees from the iced cookies and laid them side by side by side for another beautiful rainbow. And then I've got Betsy Green used the Gingerbread House Fun series to create holiday cheer for us all. I can't wait to show you this holiday cheer concept, actually. She'll be coming up soon. Okay, so these are one of the many reasons why we were inspired to name this release Sugar and Spice. Reed, I think I'm about ready to take my sweater off.
Hey, you
Woo, I've got to.
You want me to throw the air on? Kick it on maybe?
No, I think it'd be too noisy if we kick the air on, but I'm mostly just babbling. I'm really good at that.
Got it.
So this is a really good one to show next. There are the dies that tag with them. You guys, Rita's done such a good job of working with this tiny little bit of space that we all have here.
You start those. I'll bring them over here in a second.
Well, do you guys care if I just switch up for a second? I'll visit the stamp set in a minute. We'll revisit him. In the meantime, I'll show you this wintertime celebration plate. This is one big, beautiful plate, and it is the size of a card front. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you can just put that on top there. Thank you. And you can see here, Emily Midget, she cut hers with glitter stock. And then she took her innies and created, see, these are like the pieces that got cut out from here. And she put them all on a card front. So she used the pieces that came out from here. Like you can see that little tree is there and that tree is there, or I'm sorry, there. And the little reindeer came from there. So I love how she made 2 cards by using one die. And then a little different idea from Heather, Houses Built of Cards. She actually took her cutouts and she put a little bit of foam tape and popped them up. She offset them just a peak, so it really makes them stand out to have those red outline, like those mittens with a little red outline. She used that Easy Strip Vintage Christmas set, Have Yourself a Merry Christmas. Guys, you've seen that one come up a lot. And then Samantha Frimmer, she die cut hers in multiple colors and created this beautiful card. So it is exactly the size. So this wintertime celebration plate is exactly the size of an A2 sized card, which is 5.5 by 4.25. You guys all know that. Throw me an emoji if you know by heart. I was having this conversation, I think it was with Stephanie the other day. Throw me an emoji if you could just tell somebody off the top of your head what an A2 size card is. I mean, I'm telling you right now, it's 5.5 by 4.25 is the card front size. But if you have that memorized, it's A2 size, and that's the most common in American card making. I also like how Cindy, I'm not seeing very many emojis, so that's okay. If you don't know that off the top of your head, now you know it. An A2 size card is 5.5 by 4.25. At least that's the front. So this, I love how she cut it in white and then she just colored. I think she probably used Copic markers there and colored them and then put them back into the holes. Oh wait, the emojis are coming. It must just be the delay. Okay, so y'all know an A2 size card is 4.25 by 5.5 on the front. That's good. It's just something that's good to remember because when you're die cutting or when you're doing card fronts or card bases, just knowing that by heart, it's just one of those things. It makes your life as a card maker a lot easier if you're going for an A2 sized envelope or buying A2 sized dies or A2 sized card fronts. Oh, I see penguins with their arms up. I didn't even know that was an emoji. I just love the emojis. Look at this. Hold on, we need a moment of silence for Anne Fine. Anne, how beautiful. She made a round card. See how she just took 2 pieces of circle cardstock, scored it right there. So you can actually sit this on your desk or table or wherever. What a beautiful Nordic scene that is. So this is the wintertime celebration plate. Gorgeous. I hope that all of these cards we're showing you guys and tags and other pieces of 3D art are just inspiring you to make. So whether you have these products, and boy, you know I love if you have these products because we develop them for you and we put them to market for you and we make them literally and figuratively for you. I hope you do like them. But if you don't like these particular products or you have other products that you want to use, go for it because the possibilities are endless when it comes to making, right? I think this is my favorite product in this release. It's called Nordic Ornament. It's another one of those memory box releases. Memory Box designed this for us. Thank you, Dave. His attention to detail is so spot on. Beth articulated this really well by die cutting, putting a piece of gold cardstock, and she made her, what do you call the little apparatus for your ornament? The little metal piece and the string. She die cut that with gold cardstock, whereas Karen Downs, She used silver and she made her Nordic ornaments multiple colors. I love this. I want to make that card all day long. We have more use of that loopy bow too by Heather Hoffman from Houses Built of Cards. And I like how Kailash put yellow behind her ornament. Ooh. I hope I'm not making you guys all feel drunk. Am I getting better with the camera work at least? I feel like Reed's got me zoomed in, which is really helpful, but we really don't want you guys who are watching to get like car sick. And then this is by, ooh, who did this? Natalia. Love that, Natalia. She even has hers nestled with a shaker card in between acetate shakers. And then this is another shaker card. This is called a Nordic shaker. Kristen Sluhan created this for us. She put little beads in hers. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Are we starting to feel the Christmas vibes? This is not just a game. Like, I genuinely am interested. Those of you who are watching live right now have the opportunity in the chat to put emojis or any kind of commentary. And I am really interested in knowing how many of you have made at least one thing for this year's holiday season. And that includes, you might have made extras last year, and so you have them for this year. Throw me an emoji if you've made anything for holiday season this year. I just want to see how many people have that good feeling. I have that really good feeling because I've done these classes, like that Tim Holtz class for Stamptember got me a really good head start. Christmas in July classes got me a really good head start for the season. Even if you make one thing, it just makes you feel like, yes, I got a leg up, right? Oh, good. I'm seeing emojis. That's good. That means we've got some people who have already, and if you guys are watching me on rewatch, I would love if you commented in the chat and told us about your holiday card making or holiday making of any kind. Tag making is good. Even make your own stockings, make your own ornaments. A lot of the products I'm showing you today, like this in front of me, allow you to make your own ornaments. I love seeing all those emojis in the chat. Oh my gosh, it's moving so fast I can hardly even keep up. I even see a pumpkin emoji. Thank you for that. And penguins. Penguins are hot, hot. So this is called Brilliant Ornament. It is one of our very popular 3D embossing folders. But this one is a little different because it also includes these beautiful ornament dies. And they're just taped onto the back of here for you so they don't get lost. But these cut out perfectly the ornaments. And you can see here, I'm not sure who made this, but it's like a little necklace or a keychain. Did you know, Reed? Was that?
It's the same person that made the shaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, these are earrings, so I feel like there's a lot of media art here today. And look at this. Even envelope accessories. Love that. So think of all the things we can make. This is by Natalia. I think most of these are by Natalia. And Natalia combined that ornament I just showed you a few minutes ago with this brilliant ornament set. You can see the embossing folder is on the background. And wow. Natalia, how did you do that? So Natalia is on Instagram under I'mATress_handmade_cards. Maybe you could see, or she will share with us how she made these beautiful pieces of art. And actually, I think I have another one by Natalia. Very mixed media. And then here's a card by Kristen Sluhan where she did the 3D embossing folder in the background, but she also cut out her ornaments to put ornaments to embellish the front of her card. And then Kristen also did the same thing here, but she used a different color scheme. I love those non-traditional pinks and greens and blues for the holidays. They're just extra, like, I don't know, fun and festive, right? So again, this is called Brilliant Ornaments. It is a 3D embossing folder, and it comes with these 3 dies that cut out the shapes of the ornaments just perfectly. Okay, and then Reed, thank you for finding this for me, because this was and is our Plaque Slides Christmas. So look at all of these words. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of losing my mind because I made those card base. Oh, here they are. I say I'm losing my mind, and Reed immediately jumps up to help me. You guys, he's such a very kind, thoughtful gentleman. Thank you, Reed.
Hey, no worries. These productions take a village.
Yes. Look at all of that. This is only a 4x6 clear stamp set. That means when it's a 4x6 clear stamp set, that means it's $15.99. Our clear stamps are made here in the United States. And I love, so Callie Person, thank you Callie for cutting these and stamping all of these for me. She used the Plaque slides. So this stamp set is called Plaque Slides Christmas. And you certainly can just get the stamp set and do lots of fun things with the stamp set. And I'll show you a lot of the fun things that people have made with that stamp set. But if you use these dies to cut out, I don't know how well the camera will show, but those dies actually have little embossed marks on the edges. You can add ribbon to the sides, twine to the sides, cording, anything you want. And look at all of those. Look at all the sentiments. Wonder and joy, jingle all the way, joy, St. Nick, 25, do not open until December 25. We've got Santa, Merry Christmas, of course, Noel, Christmas cheer. These are great for little gift tags too. This is definitely the showstopper of this sugar and spice release. It is just loaded with possibilities, and you can see a lot of the possibilities that people did to embellish their cards. This one by Tracy Ware. Tracy, this is one of the ones that just got here. And look at this Renee Bergeron. Look at this multi-dimensional card. Can you guys see that? She added a little bit of, I think you would call that twine with holiday magic and wrapped her card in that. I've got one from Charlene Madrid that's very red and pink, naughty or nice. Great messaging on the front of that card. And look at the simplicity that Kristen Sluhan did on white. Isn't it incredible how all these designers from all over the world got the stamps and die set, and they come up with totally different projects that they're making with it. Really cool. Now, similarly, I've got another slide stamp and die set that I'm going to show you next. This one was called Plaque Slides Christmas, and it has the Plaque slides sold separately or as a bundle. Similarly, we have label slides. Again, a 4x6 clear stamp set that all on its own is a magnificent stamp set. It's got all of the Christmas greetings you would want. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Peace on Earth, Love and Light, Season's Greetings, Joy to the World, Holiday Cheer, Love, Peace, Joy. You've seen these on a lot of the cards that we've showed today. Merry and Bright, Silent Night, Christmas Magic, Let It Snow, Joy and Peace, Winter Wishes, Special Delivery. I mean, if you can think of a sentiment that's not on that set, you can go ahead and drop that in the chat. We'll remember that for next year. And there's also the label slide dies, which is how Callie die cut all of these for me. And similarly to the plaque slides, there's a little embossing mark all around that is created by these dies. You can see the dies have, I don't know, my camera work, Reed.
You're doing good.
See how the embossing marks are on there? So in person, they extra stand out, and you can do things like add the twine, like this card we saw a little earlier for holiday cheer. And, oh, here it is. Silent Night. I feel like I had a pack of cards that were using this. Well, they'll turn up, and when they turn up, I'll show you guys. So all of these options to make these slides. Again, this is called the Label Slides Christmas Set. I'll put this away, and this is a $15.99 set. So I think it's a great value to get all of those sentiments for that kind of price. Okay, I want to show you something that last inspiration kind of reminded me of. I'm going to get these out of the way and focus for a minute on this Silent Night card. Isn't that candle scene in the background spectacular? Well, Emily Midget created that scene with this 3D embossing folder, and it's called Christmas Candles. And you'll see Laura Williams also created a scene with her Christmas candles. And this is a really nice, heavy. I know Nina Marie likes to go to those vintage markets. Oh, I do too, really. And there's a slide one of the slides I was looking for. And Nina created this beautiful piece of desk art or shelf art using the Christmas candle embossing folder, and she watercolored. So if you look close, you can see the indents in the cardstock, and then she watercolored over it to accentuate the indents. And I've got more cards. This is by Susie Plantamura. She simply embossed on white cardstock and colored it. And then Callie Person created a scene by embellishing it. She used that word joy. I like how she did the flames. Really bright orangey, almost red in the middle. Nice work, ladies. Good work, Callie, too. Okay. All of these were using that 3D embossing folder. I still have some really beautiful things to show y'all. Are y'all hanging in there with me today? We've been doing this for almost exactly an hour, and I still have some beautiful pieces. So hang in there, because it's going to be worth it. Oh, and Reed, let's just go ahead while I'm chatting and give away a $100 gift card. So Carol Perry. Carol, I just saw your name chatting. Carol, would you just go ahead and email Reed, R-E-E-D, at simonsaysstamp.com, and he's going to send you a $100 gift card to Simon Says Stamp. And that means you can pick up any of these products and any of the other products that we have online on our www.simonsaysstamp.com store and have yourself a happy holiday season. I mean, even the fall making season, we got pumpkins and Halloween ahead of us still. Jessica Vasher made this showstopper. Another great product. Man, I had a favorite a few minutes ago, but I think I just changed. My new favorite is Santa Faces, because this is an embossing folder that also comes with the matching dies. So the dies will cut out all of those Santa Faces for you. And the dies are taped onto the back of them. You just pull them off. They're taped to the back so they stay nestled together in one package. And this is a 3D Simon Says Stamp embossing folder. Again, it's called Santa Faces. Love how Susie Plantamura took some of our new gray inks and colored in Santa's beard. I don't know if you guys can tell very well on video, but Santa's beard is actually embossed too. His whole face is embossed. That's what's nice about these 3D embossing folders, is they emboss, and then when you come with a die, you can cut them out too. So that card is by Susie Plantamura. I've got another really pretty card that's got some glitter on it. RP Shutterbug. Very nice, Ravati. And then another one. This is just loving the purple. Meg Brooks, I like your mixed media style behind this too. Those blues are especially, can you all see that in the screen? Okay. Carol, don't forget to email Reed, R-E-E-D, at Simon Says Stamp. Reed's writing down the names. I'm like, let's just give away a gift card. We're at like intermission right now.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? We love giving stuff away.
Mindy Egan, and then I've got these tag series by Anne, I believe it's Anne Fine, yep, because she put the initials AF on those. So all those cute little oblong tags. Thank you to Beth for moderating today too. I appreciate all the time that the Simon Says Stamp team takes to make make it wildly successful for us to go live like this. Okay, more of the vintage Christmas easy strips. See, they're showing up everywhere. That font is extra cool. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. Those are easy strips that got cut. Okay, does anybody in the chat have a favorite so far? I've changed my favorite a few times during this live. I mean, look at that card. I'm gonna put him on the shelf right behind me real quick. Put him there. Oh, makes me happy. He even has glitter on that card. So Kathy's, oh, I asked a question in the chat. Does anybody have a favorite so far? Well, if sales reports are telling me much about favorites, this is definitely a favorite for many people when we launched. It is called Inside Greetings Holiday, and it is one of Kathy Zilski's stamp and coordinating die sets. How beautiful. These are great for inside greetings, although you could very easily put these sentiments on the front of your cards too. You can see something like a simple Merry Christmas. And the inside of this is embossed with gold. This beautiful gnome card, all is calm, all is bright, is on the outside, but there's also inside greetings on the inside. This card by Elaine Tanner, thank you Elaine for sending it, has the Merry Christmas on the front, but also from our family to yours on the inside. This by Kristen Snelson has a Merry Christmas, not just once on the front, but many times on the front. And you get to use your imagination for what to say on the inside. Perhaps you want to write your own hand write your own sentiments. Elaine also made this card where she used front, even though these are inside holiday greetings, you can also use them on the front. May the peace of the season dwell in your heart this Christmas and all the days to follow. Warmest thoughts and best wishes for a Christmas that's magical and blessed. Sending Christmas blessings your way. May the peace of the season dwell in your heart this Christmas and all the days to follow. Wishing you a festive season wrapped in love and topped with joy. You guys can see why this is a favorite. Sending all the love of Christmas your way. May your holidays be merry and bright. Yes, we all love our Kathy, Catherine Pino, I agree. Wishing you and yours a happy holiday season and all the best for New Year. It's the most wonderful time of year. Even though we're not together this Christmas, you're always in my thoughts. Merry Christmas. Tis the season to be jolly. Here's to the happiest of holidays. From our family to yours. Sorry, I lost one on there. Play a game. Can anybody figure out which one I lost? Season's greetings. All is calm, all is bright. From my family to yours. May the spirit of Christmas bring you comfort, peace, and happiness. So all of these sentiments are on this Inside Greetings Holiday by Kathy Zilski. Thank you, Kathy. You always know what to say, girl. I'm telling you, you know what to say. Now, if you're looking for a little festive merriment to add to your projects, the Narrow Holly Cluster set of dies. Sherry Carroll, always thinking about these three-dimensional pieces. You can layer them in all kinds of ways. Laura Williams actually cut hers in gold and in silver, Betsy Green. See all this fun festive greenery you can add? Cindy from CRN Cards created that masterpiece, and all of these were using that narrow holly cluster. I've got another cluster I want to show you too. The next one, it doesn't have the word cluster in the name, but it's Ho Ho Holiday Greens, and it is another cluster of greenery. And you'll see we have different cards. This is RP Shutterbug. We've got another one by, oh, actually, I'm just going to show you these at the same time because this Twisted Branch works really nicely. Kailash, Twisted Branch, and This one is by Emily Midget. It's a little bit more of a winter scene with the holiday joy. So a lot of these pieces of greenery work really well together. So I'm going to actually add a third one on top of that. This is the Charming Berry Branch. And you can see Mary Reiner has her Charming Berry Branch. Some people are layering them together. Some people are making them a focal point on the front of a card. Barbara Terriau, love the colors that she chose. Here's one of the Plaque sliders by Karen Davies. Karen, you got that all the way to us from across the pond. Thank you. There's the Merry and Bright slider with it. Emily Midget, I like that she used green on green. That's our new sage green pre-cut, pre-scored note card that was part of this release. So you get a whole pack. These are A2 side fold. It's a whole pack of 10. So they're pre-scored. All you have to do is fold them. Oh, can you guys tell that? And they're pre-cut to exactly an A2 size card. So thank you, Emily, for using that. And then I love how Mary also added the beautiful Cardinal with her Charming Berry Branch. And here's something a little different. Emily, thank you for doing this with your felt. So Emily die cut her felt and created this really luxurious tag. I like how she even was able to match her ribbon to the color of her glitter cardstock. Thank you guys for hanging in here with me today. I love that you're getting to see all this inspiration along with me and the makers from all over the world that sent it. Make sure you send them love on social media. If you want to see more of cards and projects, we do have a gallery. Susan has been working her tail off to populate our gallery. So the gallery is on our blog, simonsaystampblog.com. And what she does is when she finds something used in the wild, she goes ahead and adds it to the gallery so it can inspire you all. It's sorted by release. So you'll see this one, this Sugar and Spice release is at the top of the gallery. So thank you, Susan, for doing that for us. We want to keep everybody inspired. So this is the Christmas cats. You know what I'm going to ask in the chat. If you've seen one of our lives before, I want to know how many of you are cat lovers versus dog lovers. So, or both. If you're a cat lover, put a cat emoji in the chat. If you're a dog lover, put a dog emoji in the chat. And if you're both, I would love to see both of those emojis in the chat. This is called Christmas Cats, and look how fun and cute these little Christmas cats are. Merry Mischief, if you have cats, you know all about their mischief, especially at Christmas time. It's feeling a lot like Christmas, wishing you a meowy Christmas, 'tis the season. Merry Catmas, merry and bright with these beautiful cat images, so easy to color. 4x6 clear stamp set. Okay, the emojis are starting to come. I see lots of dogs. I see lots of cats. I don't see very many people with both cats. Oh, that went fast. Karen, you're a cat and a dog. Oh, there's a few cat and dog. I'm a cat and dog lover. I've got an indescribable amount of cats. And I've got one dog. He's German Shepherd Achilles. So I see there's cat lovers, there's dog lovers. I don't know, Reed, do you think there's more cat or more dog in the audience today live?
Today, I'm thinking there's more dog. Last time we did this, there was definitely more cat. So.
And the irony, I'm showing a cat stamp set to all the dog lovers. Well, I'm going to change that tune. Guess what, everybody? In our Sugar and Spice release, we also have a dog set. Now, I'm a little biased because it is made after my favorite Boston Terrier, Simon. So I don't know how many of you guys know, but Simon Says Stamp was actually named after my Boston Terrier, Simon. Sadly, dogs do not live forever. Simon Says Stamp, the brand, is now one of his namesakes that will live in perpetuity. Oh, look, there are cat and dog lovers. I love the emojis coming. Yay, 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 yay. So this is our little Simon, but if you have any dog or you like dogs, or even if you're partial to Boston Terriers, this is a great set. It's a birthday set, so I'm changing the tunes a little bit away from Christmas. Missing you. Hope your day is filled with treats. Happy birthday. Time to potty. Stay positive. You color my world. You make my tail wag. So there are coordinating dies. Some of these might have fallen off, but if they did, all the dies are definitely in your package. I taped these very lightly because I like to be able to pull them off of here and use them in my card making. I mean, the compartmental making is a real thing. If you just make a bunch of those, you can color them and make a card. Look how cute this is. Who made this? Joe Sisavath. Thank you. This really does remind me of Simon, because I don't know how many of you know about Boston Terriers, but they call them red or brindle when they're a little brown like that. Most Boston Terriers are black, but Simon was actually a red Boston Terrier. His father was named actually Red. And look at this. So Maura Hibbets created this card with her own family and puppy, or I don't know if he's puppy. It looks like he's a full-grown golden retriever, but look at that. You make my tail wag. How fun is that? Thank you, Maura, for sending that in. So if you're a dog lover or a cat lover, we've got something for all of you. We got a little birthday card invitation. We have a missing you. So the little puppy is looking through the window. And here's another one, but luckily this puppy's on the front of the window. You Color My World by Jessica Vasher. Oh, look at this. Has even the little polka dots. So this is by Cottage Cards. So find Cottage Cards on Instagram. And here's a fun birthday. I don't know how to make this card. Maybe Cottage Cards can show us, because this is, I don't know if you call that a slider, if you call that a reveal. It's a really fun fold card. It looks like she folded multiple pieces of cardstock. Love how she created that window. And last but not least, of course, this is my favorite. Oh, it's little Simon. You make my tail wag. It doesn't have to be Simon to all of you. These dogs can be whatever dog you want them to be, whether it's a little Boston Terrier. It's just a dog set, right? So this set was called, if I didn't already say it, Simon's Pawty, P-A-W-T-Y. There are dies that are sold separately or as a bundle. And when you have the dies, you can so perfectly cut out all of your images. So that is for the dog lover. So we want to have something for everyone in our releases. So this, we actually had dogs and cats. This is definitely something for everyone. This is a printmaking leaf set. So these are clear stamps. It's a 6x8 set of clear stamps. And if you'll notice, it is one die that's going to cut out all those leaves. Because when you stamp in the multiple layers, and I'll show you here in a minute, they create this series of 7 leaves. And notice these 7 leaves will cut them out absolutely perfectly. You don't need to individually cut out the leaves. They'll look like this. If you use these colors, they'll look like this when they're cut out. See, there's the 7 leaves, and then we've got the 5 sentiments that go with it. With gratitude, I appreciate you. This is very gratitude-y. Thanks so much. Happy Thanksgiving and blessed to know you. I like that. Gratitude instead of attitude. But if you want to see them in different colors, Joe Sisavath did his in more fall colors, where Nina Marie did hers in a very festive holiday colors. I've got more falls by Samantha Fimmer and Maggie Hawes. She went fall with these printmaking leaves. And this one, look at the gold. So embossed with gold. And this also, Adriana Armadillo made both of these and used quite a bit of gold on it. Melanie Barrett also chose some gold embellishing. These are printmaking leaves. Jessica Vasher, she went very much into the green family. This is really, Callie, I love the colors. I love the blues with the pinks with the greens. And I've got some extra special pieces I'm going to clear my desk for. Dun, dun, dun. These are the printmaking leaves. Love, love, love the leaves. Maggie's is very cute. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Rachel. I'm glad, Elizabeth, thank you for liking our new release. It's really a pleasure to get to do this for you guys, with you guys even. So, remember this name, at MUMCEZ, says, she decorated a box with these printmaking leaves. See the possibilities? But they don't end there. She also says, created a massive art piece for you to put on your wall, on your shelf. She watercolored and cut all of these fabulous leaves. I have a feeling that she participated in our Tim Holtz Stamptember technique workshop because he showed us how to make beautiful watercolor effects with his watercolor pencils. And last but not least, also by Says, she created this piece of art that folds into a box. Look at that. So you can put this on your counter or your shelf. Great decoration at your entryway where you put your keys. Great decoration. Look at that. So Says really is using her creative mind to make all kinds of fun stuff.
Susan just commented on the one you're holding in your hand. I'll put that one back and says, pull the top leaf. Nope, the other one. Yep. Pull the top leaf. It's interactive?
Well, thank you, Susan, for calling this out. What? Thank you, Susan. And Says for making this look. There's little notes stashed away in there. Oh, there's another one here. Oh my gosh. How fun is that? There's all of these are little notes. No way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
More information on this project can be found on Sez's Instagram. It is Sezmum. We'll post it in the chat.
Cezmum. Wow. Thank you, Sez. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, how do I even, that's not even the end, you guys. I missed these. Remember those Catmas stamps? I didn't show you these Barbateriau tags. So these are cats. Oh my goodness. I'm still in awe of Sez's project. That was just really awesome. I've got a few more things to show you guys before we do our another $100 giveaway to wrap up and give you some other news updates. But before then, let's talk about some other stamps. Another birthday set. Cool birthday. So look at these penguins and sea lions. Of course, there's coordinating dies to match. You can see them. Have a cool birthday and happy birthday. And you can see how great they look when they're cut with the dies. They're just cut. I'm telling you, these dies are so affordable. They're already detabbed for you, and they really give you great impact when you use them. And wait until you see these adorable cards. So Laura Williams created a cool birthday scene there. Tracy Ware colored her penguins with black on top and little fun party hats. Also by Natalia. She created some tags, also by Natalia. Beautiful. Mindy Egan, I just knew looking at this card, this was you. She created quite a scene with, I think those were her Copic markers. Another scene, Susie Plantamura, man, you are known for your scenes. She created a party, festive scene. And then it is hard, Amy Saruta. Amy Saruta created this scene, and she used one of our background stamps underneath. And Amy Saruta created this birthday card. So lots of birthday cards mixed into our festive. I've got a few more things to show you. This is not Christmas or winter, but I thought it was always nice to have something for everyone when we launch products. And I know a lot of you love florals and this like really vintagey, elegant look. So this is called Graceful Swans. Here is my board of all of the beautiful, there's multiple swans. There's also mirrored images of some greenery, some roses, some birds, even a bee, a songbird, another bird with his wings out, a bow, another bow, lots of beautiful, elegant pieces. So if you're making something for, I don't know, Valentine's, I know my grandma loved these kinds of flowers. I would probably put that all over a card made for her. A lot of people are really into swans. And you'll see we've got different Karen Davies. We've got lots of different ways. Mary Reiner. It's funny how they both used a really similar shade of pink on those. And RP Shutterbug did some watercoloring. Here's a birthday card by Meg Brooks, wishing you a lovely birthday. Love how she added the rose trellises. And a very beautiful black and white by Nicole Brown. Elegant, elegant, I love that. Kailash, really beautiful colors in Kailash's card. Another black and white by Nicole Brown. Very elegant. And then last but not least, another colorful card by Kailash. Beautiful, love that too, all these pretty colors. And the name of this is Graceful Swans. All of these are available exclusively at Simon Says Stamp. If you see anything that goes out of stock either during my live or during the rewatch, go ahead and click notify me when back in stock, because we are going to be restocking these. And if you click notify me when back in stock, we literally will email you as soon as they are restocked. Okay, this has beautiful greenery in the background. It's an embossing folder called Festive Wreath, and Maggie Hawes embossed and then watercolored her Festive Wreath. And Callie Person embossed hers with white. And then she added on several other components you've seen in today's live, like that swoopy bow, the festive greenery, the little plaque tags, or these are just the label tags, joy and peace. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I've got some more inspiration. This is by Karen Dowse. And then last but not least on this one, Tracy Ware created this beauty, green with the red dazzling gems. Simon Says Stamp has these beautiful dazzling gems, and they're way different than a lot of other companies' dazzling gems. They're not made out of plastic. And since they're not made out of plastic, they just dazzle a little bit more. They're a little more durable. They're more substantial. I think they add greater impact. They come in little jars with multiple sizes in them. So you'll see small, medium, and large. These are our red dazzling gems. And I've got another embossing folder. This one is a Leafy wreath. So this is a little more fall. And you can see by the makes, like Samantha Fimmer, her make has fall colors. Mary Reiner did a navy background with her fall colors. And then Susan Valley from Valley Girl Creations created this stunner. I agree. Bravo to the artists. Love it. The chat goes a little fast for me. What are made out of? I'm not sure if you want to ask that question a different way. I'm not sure what you're asking. What are made out of? I'm not totally sure. Okay, I've got a large snowflake. Snowflake season is coming. It's not quite here yet. I know I got my sweater on today, but it's only because it frosted last night. It did not snow. Joe Sisavath made an ornament out of his large snowflake die. And you can see some of these makers like Kristen Sluhan put hers as a background to a card. Look at this Callie Person project. She layered hers with gold. I've got Kristen Sluhan with another round card, and she stenciled that. I'm going to show you the stencil in a second. And then Sherry Carroll, she also added the vintage Christmas easy strips and the loopy bow. All of that with the large snowflake. And we have the large snowflake cutouts, which are stencils. It's a set of 2 stencils. And that means you can stencil and then cut out. You'll see here Karen Downs stenciled. Ooh, Karen, look at all this beautiful glitter on this one. Love it. Nicole Brown also added the vintage Merry Christmas sentiment strips onto hers. And Nicole Brown created a shaker card. She stenciled and then she cut out with a circle. Ta-da! And more stenciled by Kristen Sluhan. I like those pretty colors. So this is all part of the large snowflake series, and there's a set of 2 stencils and a die that are all part of the series. This is a card by Cindy at CRN Cards where she die cut that white. That's not stenciled. And put that in front of her color blend in the background. Those are Simon Says Stamp color blend sheets. These are A2 size sheets. They make a great card back, but I'm telling you, you can die cut them to make pretty magnificent things too. So this reminds me, I'm actually gonna show you, this card is so cute, this Yeti. Let me clear these snowflakes off because I wanna show you the Yeti before we go. So Yeti says, have yourself a Merry Christmas. Yeti is on an action wobble. That's why he's shaking like that. He's quivering, he's cold. And Yeti was part of our Yeti or Not series. So Yeti is a 3x4 stamp set with all of these great sentiments on it. Like it's Christmas, let's chill, Yeti or Not. These are really affordable, bite-sized stamp sets. We also did a die set. So he cut out, this die cuts out Yeti perfectly. And we added the balloon because there is a stamp with a balloon on there. And I'm telling you, this Yeti craze is everywhere. So we added some big footprints. This is Yeti footprint. So we added these dies. If you're into the Yeti theme, I think you could make some really fun, magnificent pieces with a Yeti theme. Okay, I'm gonna go through a couple of more products that were part of this release individually. I don't specifically have samples for these. You'll see that we had grays used in a lot of the cards that I showed today. I think I might have only called it out on one though. I'm sorry, I need to do a better job with that. These are a new trio for Simon Says Stamp, and grays are great for everything. They can highlight, they can create a shadow. We have whale, dolphin, and shark. And of course, we have the coordinating refills. Refills. I know a lot of us like to refill and keep our inks really juicy, especially for those of us, me included, who love to blend, do a lot of ink blending. So make sure you pick up the refills. We also have a brand new product. I want to get out the sample sheets. It's called Sparkle Paste. And Sparkle Paste, we've never done under the Simon Says Stamp brand before. Until now. And I think for not just for Halloween, because we wanted to get this out, I wanted to get this out before Halloween. It's also great for the holidays, for New Year's. It's this really cool black with gold sparkle. This is a paste. And you can see it here. So this is what it looks like on white cardstock. It's a black with a gold. See how shimmery that is? Oh, great for night skies too. Here's an interesting look if you put it on red, which I think for the season, a lot of us are going to be using a lot of red with our gold sparkling in it. And then black on black, which is great any time of year. I will say especially Halloween, but it's great any time of year. I don't think the camera's doing me any favors here. You like that, Reed?
I like that one more. Yeah. Ooh, there you go.
All of this is our Simon Says Stamp Sparkle Paste. Love it, love it. I got a few other items that were part of this release that the samples were probably mixed in on other products. I just want to make sure I call attention to the fact that we also have more embossing folders. This is a Words of Gratitude embossing folder. It's 3D. We've got Heirloom Ornaments embossing folder. The Modern Loop embossing folder. So those were 3 additional embossing folders. And I love our embellishments. So we did a little Christmas embellishment mix for y'all. This is called Christmas Cheer. So those are fun, very Christmassy. It's a whole set of sequins. See how festive those are? And I showed you a little bit ago those gold stars. So the gold stars are available now at Simon Says Stamp too. And a lot of you are loving the antique brass eyelets. So we figured what better time than before the holiday making season to make these available for you all. They're a little bit bigger than the standard eyelets that we worked with back in the early 2000s. They're great for mixed media projects. You're gonna see more of these eyelets used. Here, Reed's coaching me how to do a better job. Let me get this better for you guys.
There we go.
So see how they're this like really special, unique vintage brass look? So those eyelets are available at Simon Says Stamp. And you guys are going to see some more with this black glass glitter. With Halloween coming up, we've got some fun Halloween projects that we'll be showcasing. This is literally a black glass glitter. Glass glitter is expensive. That's why we put it in this nice approachable jar for you. It ages over time. It like, oh, it's hard to show this glitter, you guys. I'm sorry.
There it is.
Shoot.
Right there.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, imagine him on bats or spiders. What happens with the vintage glass glitter is over time, it actually starts to like almost tarnish and age. So we have a little jar of this glass glitter now available for you all to try. Oh, now I'm gonna get glass glitter on my,
Yep.
it looks a little different though than,
Okay.
oh.
I was gonna say, pour it against that and see the contrast. There we go.
So it's black glass glitter. There we go. That's gonna be, sorry about the cleanup method for that.
That's all right. We'll deal with that later.
Okay, so, all right. Ready, Freddie? All right. Woo!
Good job. Love it.
All of these products I just showcased are available at simonsaysstamp.com. If you want a more up-close look at some of the inspiration, just look at the product on our website, and Susan has done a really good job of adding the inspiration to the listing on the website. So if you want to see that card that I mean, anything that I've shown during this live, you can see it on the products. You can also see it in our gallery, which if you go to simonsaystampblog.com, the very top has Simon Release Galleries, and you just scroll to find, yes, read.
What else is going on the blog today?
Oh my gosh, there's a blog hop. Ooh, wait a second. Let me show that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I was
All
gonna
right,
switch
let's
to the
change the
top.
camera again. So Reed asked a really good question. What else is going on the blog today? Holy guacamole! I have never seen so much excitement over one of our free gift stamp sets. How much you guys are loving this. It broke all records for us. If you participate in our blog hop, you'll see how you can earn this for free with purchase, right? It's a free gift with purchase. Sending you warm thoughts on a cold winter's day. How adorable. It's called Warm Thoughts, and this is a free gift. So
the details to earn this are, it's not yet released. The only way to earn it is to add any sugar and spice items to your collection when you're checking out. It'll be automatically added to your cart.
that is great clarification. So that stamp set, Warm Thoughts, is available only with a sugar and spice purchase on the Simon Says Stamp website. It's not available any other way, so it's only a free gift. And we did this one other time, and we had so many people asking about the coordinating dies. We just went ahead and put the coordinating dies on the website for you now too. So if you do get this stamp set as a free gift, you're welcome to purchase. And I think they're only $5.99, maybe $6.99, but those Warm Thoughts coordinating dies, if you're getting this as a free gift, so many of you always ask for the coordinating die set. So we just went ahead and we listed the die set on the website, even though the only way you can get that stamp set is if you earn it by purchasing anything from the sugar and spice. Oh, I see a question. I'm going to scroll my screen real quick.
You're good. Do your
Does
thing.
this go with last night's purchases? It's not retractable. So going forward, anything you pick up from the sugar and spice release, I mean, you could pick up these stars. You can pick up something that we showcased today that you might have missed. Those gray trio of ink pads are really great with the refills. You can pick up the black glass glitter. Anything from the sugar and spice release. Is this automatically added, Reed? Do you know?
That's what it says, automatically added.
Automatically added to your purchase. And we have an awesome blog hop going on right now. So the blog hop starts at simonsaystampblog.com, and you'll be toured through different makers from all around the world who are making with these products and want to show you what they've made and show them some love and support. They'll be posting on social media. The social media hashtag on Instagram is a little different. So I just want you to know, if you're posting what you've made or you want to find it, you've got to go to SSS, which stands for Simon Says Stamp, SSS, sugar, SUGAR, N, just the letter N, sugar, spice. So hashtag SSS sugar spice. So that's how you'll find these products on Instagram. Man, I don't want to tell you how we came up with that, but we did, and I'm glad we did. So thank you, Susan, for being creative on that hashtag. So
just a reminder about that
Okay.
promo. That promo is only available while supplies last. So
Oh, yeah.
it'll be automatically added. If it's not automatically added, that's because we have ran out of it. Just a heads up.
That's a great heads up, Reed. If you're watching on rewatch and it's not Friday, October, what did it say, the 11th?
Today's the 10th.
10th. Okay, 10th. If it's not August, if it's not October 10th, and you're watching me on rewatch and you use that, buy anything from Sugar and Spice and don't get the free gift, it's because it's only while supplies last. But I do anticipate it lasting for a few days. This has been crazy popular though. We have so many people who want that stamp set. It's been remarkably sought after. And I've got a couple more announcements before our last $100 gift card winner. I definitely want to thank everybody for the massive amount of support we received for that class we announced with Gina Krupski. She will be teaching live on our Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel on November 21st. And the kit itself sold out very quickly. We do our best. I promise we do our best. The kit is sold out because we're limited on the number of embossing folders, stencils, and the dies that go with that embossing folder. However, we were able to get some more stamps with coordinating dies of the Merry and Light set. So if you want to participate in that class but don't have a kit, these products are available on the Simon Says Stamp website for you now. We also were able, thank you to Gina, to get some more of these inks. And if you recall, the light, medium, and dark cranberry are brand new colors for Gina. She is using all 4 of these inks, which also includes the medium spruce. She's using all of those products in her November 21st class. So if you want to join, it's a free class. Gina's class is totally free. Anybody in the world can watch that on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel. If you have a kit, great, awesome. You'll be able to craft along making exactly what Gina is making. And if you were not able to get a kit due to the limited availability of a lot of those supplies, please know that these 3 products, which are used in the class, are available at simonsaystamp.com, available right now for you to purchase. So hopefully that helps ease. We just didn't anticipate that class going so quickly. Promise you, we do our very, very best with those. Reed, are there any questions before I announce our $100 gift card winner?
There are 2. So the first one is, could you link to all of the designers and everything? The best place to find those designers is our blog hop. If you go to that blog hop today, a lot of the designers are linked there to their blogs. And then otherwise, check out our social media. We link to our designers all the time. So great place.
Simon Says Stamp is on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Pinterest, we're on TikTok even. Thank you, Reed, for getting us on TikTok. So you can find us simply by Simon Says Stamp on those social media platforms. And we repost these makers all the time. And we announce their names in our newsletters and link to them. So we do our best to spread the cheer, so to speak. Okay.
And then one
other
final
question.
note. This is from Stephanie. She just messaged me. The polyglaze for the Gina K class is also still available if you'd like to add one more item.
Good note.
Yep.
The polyglaze that coordinates with these stamps,
it is named Merry and Light as
also named Merry and Light. Perfect. That is also available. It's not part of the kit. It's an add-on, so you can have a lot of fun doing those polyglazes. Last but not least, and speaking of Stephanie, our winner today is actually named Stephanie, the other $100 gift card winner. Yay! All right, so anybody in the chat named Stephanie, be on alert because your last name, if your last name is Barnett, B-A-R-N-E-T or Barnett, if your name is Stephanie Barnett, email Reed, R-E-E-D at simonsaystamp.com because you get a $100 gift card to Simon Says Stamp and you can purchase anything we showed here today or just anything that's been on your wish list. One more PSA, rewards. I've got a lot of people asking me about our rewards program. What do they have to do to join? Nothing. You are automatically a member of our Simon Says Stamp rewards program simply by shopping on our website with an account. So if you have a login and an account, every time you make a purchase, we automatically apply rewards We call them paws. We apply paws to your account, and you can redeem those paws in the form of money off a future order. You can also earn paws, not only by making purchases. You can earn paws, and if you go to rewards on our website section, it's the top right, you can see the lots of ways you can earn paws. One way, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love to see you here. We love this great community. We get to chat with each other. We get to get recommended on YouTube other crafty channels to watch too. So subscribe. Also, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you're automatically going to receive paws. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook and you automatically receive paws. So we try to keep thinking of fun ways to get you those rewards, paws, points, so that you can use them for future purchases at simonsaysstamp.com. We really do want to be your one-stop shop. One other question before we go that I've been getting asked a lot is about Rainbow Splash. Thank you for your support of that Rainbow Splash launch during Stamptember. Rainbow Splash is a line that's exclusive to Simon Says Stamp, and it's very affordable, high quality products, great for the beginner or somebody who likes to make clean and simple cards. We had a huge release of sports themed 4x3 stamp sets. Many of them sold out. They had coordinating dies and coordinating stencils, and they were illustrated by our new illustrator, Katie. Thank you, Katie, for doing that. We are going to be taking your recommendations and expanding on those and doing more sports. In the meantime, please know that all Rainbow Splash products will be restocked. Those were not Stamptember exclusives, only available during Stamptember. Those were just launched during Stamptember, just to have some special fun cheer for y'all and to make Rainbow Splash part of our Stamptember party, because Rainbow Splash is part. Our creators here at Simon Says Stamp are making those Rainbow Splash products for all of you. A lot of them are smaller size, smaller stencils, smaller stamp sets. Great for the clean and simple again. So yes, those Rainbow Splash products are being restocked. I got that question just a ton on social media, and I'm glad you guys loved it because a lot of them sold out. A lot of those sports themed 3x4 stamp sets sold out pretty quickly. So I think that's all. I do want to remind you, read one more question before I do a reminder about World Health Day.
Yes. Okay. Last question. When are we going live next?
Oh, I'm going to get there in a second. Stay tuned. No, just want to remind you all that today is World Mental Health Awareness Day. And I do believe that making is a great way to have positive mental health. So I would encourage you. It's just one more reason for you to make. So I think that's good if we're encouraged. I do well when I'm encouraged to do things, so I'm hoping you do too. Big, big, big making opportunity. To answer Reed's question, we will be live again next Friday, October 17th, live at noon Eastern Time from Tim Holt's studio. And thank you, Mario, too, for making it all happen. We will be live. Tim will be teaching his Halloween Curio class, and anybody can join us. Whether you were lucky enough to get a kit, I say lucky, I don't mean that like in a snarky way. If you have a kit, great. You will participate in class and be able to make exactly what we make. If you don't have a kit, don't worry. You are still welcome in class. You might find new things to try. You'll learn some new things. You might be inspired. You might decide those candy corn we're using are something that's worth you investing in. We have little candy corn that are not edible. They're available from Tim's Ideology line. Heads up, if you love those like I love those, you want to stockpile those candy corn. Regardless, you do not need to have a kit to participate in class. All are welcome, and we want to see you there. Join along. Tim is a great teacher. He's so much fun. He's so charismatic. He really is like my big brother. Although he does kind of pick on me like my little brother does. So I don't know, big brother, little brother.
Keeps you honest.
It's good to have, keeps me honest. No, in a good way. We like to jive each other. We have a great time together. I love his creative enthusiasm and his energy, and I learned so much from him. And I think all of you will too. So please be a student along with me next Friday at noon Eastern Time on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel, along with Tim Holtz, our wonderful teacher. And I hope to see you all there. In the meantime, toodaloo, have a great day. Happy weekend, everybody.